Sophia Bennett's hands trembled as she adjusted the volume on her home stereo. The deep bass of the music thumped through her Los Angeles condo, filling the space with vibration. Fairy lights strung along the walls cast a soft glow over the sleek modern furnishings, carefully arranged to give the apartment a warm, inviting feel. As an event coordinator, she had an eye for detail. Even the cheese platter on the coffee table and the decorative pillows on the sectional reflected her meticulous touch. "Perfect," she whispered, stepping back to admire her work. The clock read 7:45 p.m., 15 minutes until her friends arrived for a long-planned girls' night. Her phone buzzed with a text from her best friend, Chloe Ramirez. "Running 5 minutes late. Traffic's a nightmare on Sunset Boulevard." Sophia smiled and typed back, "No worries. More champagne for me." She smoothed down her navy cocktail dress, catching her reflection in the hallway mirror. At 33, she still drew glances wherever she went. Her dark brown hair fell in soft waves over her shoulders, and the dress hugged her curves elegantly. Though this was meant to be a casual gathering, Sophia had always believed in making an impression. The doorbell chimed at 8 p.m. Olivia Matthews, a fellow event planner, stood outside holding a bottle of wine, an apologetic grin on her face. "I know you said not to bring anything, but I couldn't resist," she said, stepping inside. Sophia laughed and hugged her. "You know me too well. Come in." By 9 p.m., the condo buzzed with the laughter and chatter of 8 women, all professionals in their early 30s. They shared stories of work, relationships, and life in the city. Chloe arrived last, her scrubs swapped for casual jeans and a flowing blouse. Sophia handed her a glass of wine. "You've outdone yourself," Chloe said, eyes scanning the room. "Not surprised. When have you ever done anything halfway?" Sophia clinked her glass against Chloe's. "Life's too short for halfway measures," she said. As the evening progressed, Sophia drank more than usual. Each time her glass emptied, it was refilled. Music and laughter grew louder, and conversations grew more personal. Around 11 p.m., Olivia's phone buzzed. "Oh my God, guys. Remember that party at Ryan Cole's place last weekend? He's hosting another tonight." Excited squeals filled the room. Sophia hesitated, thinking of her husband, Daniel, home with their daughter, Mia. He had been buried in work recently, distant in their conversations. The tension made her take another sip of wine. "Let's go," she said, ignoring Chloe's concerned look. "This party isn't done yet." They piled into rideshares, laughter echoing in the night. Sophia found herself seated between Olivia and a woman named Lila, whom she'd just met. The city lights blurred past as they drove to Ryan's apartment. The party was already in full swing when they arrived. Ryan, tall and dark-haired with a smirk, greeted them. His eyes lingered on Sophia. "Welcome to the real party," he said, gesturing inside. "Drinks are in the kitchen. Make yourselves at home." Sophia made her way to the kitchen, where she found Ryan mixing cocktails. Beside him stood another man, Lucas, tall with kind eyes and an easy smile. "What'll it be?" he asked. "Surprise me," Sophia said, leaning against the counter. She noticed how his gaze lingered and felt a rush of excitement. The next hour passed in a blur of dancing and drinks. Sophia gravitated toward Lucas, their bodies moving closer with every song. When the music waned, he whispered, "Want some fresh air?" She nodded, following him down a hallway to a bedroom. The bass from the living room was now distant. Lucas closed the door, and Sophia's last coherent thought was of Daniel, of Mia, of vows she had made. Yet she couldn't stop herself. The next morning, sunlight stabbed her eyelids. Her head pounded as fragmented memories returned. She was in her own bed. Her phone showed multiple missed calls from Chloe, accompanied by a text. "Call me when you wake up. We need to talk." Panic rising, Sophia rushed to the living room. Her father, Michael Bennett, sat rigidly on the sofa. His laptop was open on the coffee table, a video playing. Sophia's stomach turned cold. "Dad," she whispered, voice trembling. Michael didn't look up. The footage on the screen was unmistakable. Sophia and Lucas, the night she had hoped no one would ever see. "Sit down, Sophia." His voice cut through the room like a blade. She sank into a chair, legs weak. "This isn't the first time I've had to speak to you about family, honor, and responsibility." Sophia tried to speak, but he held up a hand. "Do you have any idea what you've done?" He reached into his jacket and pulled out a manila envelope. Her heart pounded. Michael continued. "Daniel came to me this morning. He showed me this video. Asked for advice as a father and as a former officer of the law." Sophia's chest tightened. "Where was Daniel?" Michael set the envelope on the table. Papers spilled out, divorce papers already signed by Daniel. He had taken Mia to his parents' home. Michael's imposing figure loomed, shadowing Sophia as the reality hit. Her fingers trembled as she reached for the papers, her world unraveling. The choices she had made for fleeting excitement had destroyed the family she loved most. The city skyline outside, once vibrant and full of possibility, now seemed distant and cold. Sophia sat back, tears streaming down her face. The lessons from her father, the love from Daniel, the innocence of Mia, all seemed like echoes of a life she had betrayed in a single night. This was a moment of reckoning, a harsh lesson in consequences. A life built on trust and love could unravel in an instant, leaving nothing but regret.